Hello everyone, this is DakCat, and today I'm going to tell you my opinion and criticisms of Need for Speed Heat. So, don't make fun of me for driving like an idiot, because thing is that's how I was trying to capture footage with my phone, my tripod, and I was sitting farther than what I usually sit to play the game, and another thing that's probably why I'm just so used to saying close. So let's just get on with my opinion. To be honest, Need for Speed Heat is probably the best Need for Speed game since about 8 years. The run was the last good Need for Speed game. Most of my 2012 was okay, Rivals was okay. Need for Speed 2015 was decent, even though it was kind of flawed. And Payback was mediocre, and then Heat was actually a great game. So Need for Speed Heat, it has very unique and interesting gameplay that makes it stand out from other racing games. For example, you race in day and night. During the day, you're doing some kind of pro street style of racing, and then you earn bank, and then the night you're doing illegal street racing and earning rep. It's actually an interesting and original idea for a racing game progression setup. And another thing is the cop chases, which is probably one of the reasons why I come back to this game. Cop chases in this game are really, really fun, because the cop AI is aggressive. You don't know where everything is going to be, like in Payback. Well, Payback's cop chases were boring because you knew where everything was going to be, making it very easy and boring. And another thing I like about Need for Speed Heat is its graphics. Its graphics are really good. The weather effects are beautiful, and the reflections, all of that. And the world is, it's not one of the worst of the series, but it's kind of close to the best because it's kind of interesting. All of that. And to be honest, the world is actually, it's better than Payback's world, to be honest. But it is lifeless at times. And also love the car roster, because this car roster has 127 cars, and they can always be as customized as each other, which is very impressive. It also has the best customization in the entire series, or probably in gaming too. Almost there. And off-roading is, to be honest, it's not as focused on as in Payback, which is a good thing. And it's also cars control better in Heat than Payback, since in Heat you have a lot more traction, and the cars don't fly all over the place like Payback. So, and here's some criticisms. One, being its soundtrack, and this is just my opinion. Problem with the soundtrack is that, even though I kind of like the nighttime soundtrack because it has stuff that's good for a Need for Speed game, but I just not found the Spanish and Latin stuff that plays when you're in the daytime, all that. That's what I don't like about the soundtrack. And the only reason why I haven't turned it off, it's because I'm just a lazy masochist who doesn't even care for some reason. And just all that. Soundtrack isn't really that good. It's probably the worst in the series. I think Ghost Games was trying to do this just to kept the game more of a Miami feel, even though Need for Speed Underground 2's map was kind of based off of the same area, but it had rock and roll music. That was a really good, really, really good soundtrack. And another thing that I'll criticize the game for is because it's not getting that much support. All what we got is, I think it was three kind of lackluster updates. So we had the January, I think it was in December or something, or it might be completely right. I think it's just two. There was a January Under the Hood update, which was pretty lackluster. All I added was wheel support and chat wheel, whatever the heck that is. And then I got the Black Market update, which added some stuff, but to be honest, it wasn't that much. You just have two new cars. There's the Aston Martin, which you get in the game, and then you have to pay for the McLaren F1, which is $5. And the Aston Martin is one of the worst cars in the game. You just get customization options for doing events, which can be replayed, and a bunch of under the hood stuff like race intro variations, which is kind of good. Beats Underworld that will sync up with the in-game soundtrack. I've already talked about that I don't like the soundtrack in the game, and it also has just some under hood minor stuff. So to be honest, and the game's slightly buggy, but it's not too much buggy. It's not that buggy. It just has some stuff liveries probably won't load at times, and there's the occasional hilarious glitch of that. And the game's just not being optimized. It's had barely support for it. It's probably because of the fact that the main studio of Ghost Games closed down, and I believe that their UK branch is still open, and that's who's supporting it. Or they might all have went to Criterion. I don't really know. I thought its UK branch was still around, but I just don't. I think Criterion might be working on it. It's because Criterion is now taking over Need Speed. Does this mean that we're going to go a whole bunch of Burnout kind of games? No, because the people at Ghost Games actually were at Criterion, and they're just going back to Criterion. So I don't see too much difference. I think there might be some Burnout elements in there, but it might also be underground street racing, customization, and all of that stuff. And the game, overall, it's a great game, but it's just not being optimized. It's just a great car, but it's just not getting enough fuel in its tank. That's what the game basically is. Even though I go back to Need Speed Heat every now and then to go for cop chases, and I like to do street races every now and then, and I'm trying to get the last ultimate part. So that's my opinion on Need Speed Heat. It's a great game. So for my verdict, I'm going to give Need Speed Heat an 8.5 out of 10 on the DACAT scale. So I will see you guys later.